everybody, today we're going to talk about something I believe is so important to weight loss and weight wellness, and something that I'm glad to hear more people talking about, but I feel like we don't talk about it enough and that we should be talking about it quite a bit more. So what is it we should be talking about more? Mindset. So important, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 things that I have found super helpful for me, and I'm hoping that you might find interesting or helpful to you as well. So the first thing I want to jump into is the Life Coach School model. If you haven't heard about this, I'm going to link to a video up here or there, I'm not sure which side. First, really you do go watch that video. It's super informative. I think you'll get a lot out from watching it. But to summarize what it is, it's a way of recognizing, in a really simplified way, how our thoughts create our results. And the model is that circumstances is the first line of the model, and that circumstances are neutral. So the things in our lives that just are, that we can't control. But then everything else in the model, we do have some level of control over. So circumstances often trigger our thoughts about something. And our thoughts create how we feel. So the feelings is next. And then our feelings create the actions that we take. And those actions create our results in our lives. So if we can recognize that a circumstance is neutral, and that we are in control of what we think of it, then we can impact everything else down that model. So if we have a negative thought that creates a negative feeling that leads us to either inaction or a detrimental action, then we get a result that probably we're not looking for. But if we are intentional about what that result is and work our way up and to figure out what is it that I have to think and feel and do to create that result, that's what the model's all about. I'm going to link in the description box below to podcast episodes that she has about weight loss and specifically, but she's also got a lot about just the way we think, and I highly encourage you to check it out. So that is the first piece that I have found super helpful in my life, and thinking through things and recognizing that when I have a thought, what that impact is, and do I want to make a choice to change that thought, because we are in control. We're not at the mercy of our brain's thoughts. We don't have to believe everything it says, and we can choose to think differently. So that is my first number 1 thing. Please do go check it out. You won't be sorry that you did. Number 2 is in line with that, and it's, some people don't like this word, but it's affirmations or intentional thoughts, right? So if we realize that we have repeating thoughts that are not helping us get where we want to go, if we recognize those and we start to cultivate thoughts to replace those that are getting us toward those feelings, actions, and results that we want, then that can really help us be successful. And I think not only can, but has to be there to create our success. We have to be able to think those thoughts that we need to create the results that we want. So one thing I have done is created a app called the Wellness Thoughts app, specifically for people working on weight wellness, and it's free and there's no ads. It's just a link down below in the description box. If you want to get access to that app, just submit your email and I will send you an email with instructions on how to get that app. And I am in control of all the thoughts that are in the app. So if you have great ideas for new thoughts that should be in there, I want to hear them. So please let me know, and you might see your thought added into that app. The third thing I wanted to share is a little process or tool that kind of evolved through my journaling practice that I wanted to share with you. I'm going to have a link to the PDF for it below, so please check that out. A blank one and an example, but it is what I call yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Really simple, but really powerful. So what this is yesterday, you write down in that category what you accomplished the day before. So everything that you worked towards your goals, that you did well, you make a note of those. I think so often we don't take time to look back at all the things we are doing and doing right and doing well and doing for our health. We focus on those little things. Oh, I ate this one thing, or I did this, and we get hyper focused on that, and we forget all the other things and actions that we've done that are getting us toward our goals. So I think it's important to cultivate gratitude for that and a recognition of the work that you've done. So that's what goes in the yesterday box. The today box is all the things that you want to do today to help you for your goal. And they can be really small things, or it could be really big things. Whatever is coming up for you on that day that you want to pay attention to, write those down. It really helps get your day started if you do this in the morning and you're getting really clear and intentional about what you want to do that day that's going to get you a step closer to your goal. And then the next box is tomorrow. And so that is creating the vision of yourself, of who you want to be in the future, and acting as if you are there now. And you want to write it in that present tense. So if you want to say, for example, I exercise 3 times a week. I'm someone who exercises 3 times a week. Or I maintain my weight at 165 with ease. So those things, and saying them as if they are now, so that you can start to get your brain and body all aligned and thinking about who this person is that you're becoming, and you're already behaving as that person today as your body and mind catch up. So I hope you'll check out those 3 things, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and if there's anything that helps you with mindset, let's share with each other and let's do this together. All right. Oh, one more thing. Before you go, can you like this video, subscribe, ding that little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos? I would love to continue the conversation with you and want to have your wisdom in the comments. And, I think with all of us, we can do this together. And I'm so looking forward to it. Have a great one.